shows a giant planet next to the solar system, February 13th, 2011. NASA confirms that it is tracking Hercolubus. At the moment, scientists are calling it Tyche. The NASA-wide Field Infrared Survey Explorer WISE telescope is showing a giant planet next to the solar system. Tyche, or Hercolubus, is 4 times bigger than Jupiter and orbits at the outer edge of the solar system. And there's an Oort cloud there, and there it is there. Tyche, or Hercolubus, at least I think that's how you pronounce it. Now, isn't this interesting? Look at the difference in mass, okay? Earth, Jupiter. Jupiter is like 1,300 Earths, and Hercolubus is like 5,300 Earths. That is humongous. Scientists are just analyzing the data gathered by NASA Space Telescope WISE. It shows a giant planet up to 4 times the mass of Jupiter lurking in the outer Oort cloud, the most remote region of the solar system. The orbit of Tyche, or Tyche Hercolubus, would be 15,000 times farther from the Sun than the Earth's, and 375 times farther than Pluto's. The first tranche of data is to be released in April, and astrophysicists John Matisse and Daniel Whitmer from the University of Louisiana at Lafayette think it will reveal Tyche, or Tyche Hercolubus, within 2 years. This means that NASA considers it impossible to cover up the Hercolubus approaching in 2 years. Once Tyche, or Hercolubus, has been located, other telescopes could be pointed at it to confirm it. The International Astronomical Union, IAU, may create a whole new category for Tyche, Professor Matisse said. The IAU would also have the final say about the giant planet's name. To the Greeks, Tyche was the goddess responsible for the destiny of cities. Her name was provisionally chosen in reference to an earlier hypothesis, now largely abandoned, that the Sun might be part of a binary star system with a dim companion, tentatively called Nemesis, that was thought responsible for mass extinctions on Earth. In myth, Tyche was the good sister of Nemesis. Tyche, or Hercolubus, has an atmosphere much like Jupiter's, with colorful spots and bands and clouds, Professor Whitmer said. You'd also expect it to have moons. All the outer planets have them, he added. What will make it stand out in the WISE data is its temperature, predicted to be around minus 73 degrees Celsius, 4 or 5 times warmer than Pluto. The heat is left over from its formation, Professor Whitmer said. It takes an object this size a long time to cool off. Most of the billions of objects in the Oort cloud, a sphere 1 light-year in radius, stretching a quarter of the distance to Alpha Centauri, The brightest star in the southern constellation are lumps of dirty ice at temperatures much closer to absolute zero, minus 273 degrees Celsius. A few of these are dislodged from their orbits by the galactic tide, the combined gravitational pull from the billions of stars towards the center of the Milky Way, and start the long fall into the inner solar system. As these long periods comets get closer to the sun, some of the ice boils off, forming the characteristic tails that make them visible. Professors Matisse and Whitmer first proposed the existence of Tyche Hercolubus to explain why many of these long-period comets were coming from the wrong direction. In their latest paper, published in the February issue of Icarus, the international journal, just a sec here. The International Journal of Solar Studies, they report that more than 20% more of the long-period comets observed since 1898 arrive from a band circling the sky at a higher angle than predicted by the galactic tide theory. No other proposal has been put forward to explain this anomaly since it was first suggested 12 years ago. In short, NASA and scientists are going to inform about the Hercolubus approaching in the short term because it will be impossible for them to hide it anymore. We are in the end times. So this is the latest article from the Hercolubus website. So obviously they think that this planet Tyche is the Hercolubus. So I was wrong. I thought it was 20 times bigger than Jupiter. It's 4 times bigger than Jupiter. But still, look at the size of it compared to Earth. It's unbelievably huge. Anyhow, I'm from Canada 1. Traders beware. Thanks for watching.